breaking the wall to social change in a post-mining region. Agnes Förster, REVIERa, Germany.
Hello, a warm welcome from the Rhenish lignite mining area. We are a region populated by 2.1 million people located in the western part of Germany between the cities of Aachen and Cologne. And we are confronted with unprecedented change. So I have to change the slide. Here we are. In 2019, the German Federal Congress issued a report on a nationwide exit strategy for coal-fired power stations. This is a pivotal political decision that will transform almost everybody and everything in the region in the years to come. A post-fossil economy and society has to be set up. A healthy and biodiverse landscape has to be redeveloped. A new identity for our homeland must be found. And throughout this discord that has divided the people in our region has to be overcome. These challenges are intimidating. Moreover, the people in the region are experiencing several superimposing crises, such as the COVID-19 pandemic, the flooding in summer 2021, and the current energy crisis. In the light of this tremendous task, people might lose hope and suffer. Today, I'll tell you about how a team of RWTH Aachen University set up a transformation platform called REVIERa to address these complex challenges. Our usual practice is to break complex problems down to their individual components and to solve the problems by improving selected components or to replace these components. In most cases, these kinds of solutions fall short and create a bundle of new problems. So REVIERa is a different approach that is about building up new relations between science and society to solve complex problems and to shape transformation. Analogous with the human brain, REVIERa aims to create new synapses that dissolve deadlocks and open up paths into the future. I show you how this works on the example of the future synthesizer. The synthesizer is a collaborative tool created by the REVIERa team. It's not just scientific work, but about creative collaboration for new future leitmotifs to create music together, if you will. Researchers from different disciplines, from professors to students, they meet and discuss with people from diverse groups of society within the region, people from everyday life, people from education, creative people and artists, but also politicians and people from public administration. The synthesizer supports small groups of 5 to 15 people to discuss specific issues. This summer, we have run 8 working groups in 2 public events in the region with people. They used the future synthesizer to co-create knowledge and ideas. And they created ideas such as the setup of a temporary university in the region as a novel place of learning that should also be a meeting place and especially invite the young generation to explore their future, an energy and agricultural park, a mobility festival that could be a means to reconnect the perforated region, and an intergenerational arts and culture project to raise the awareness for valuable resources within the region. What are the next steps? Within the next months, REVIERa's activities will follow up on these ideas. We'll invite more researchers, students, and regional stakeholders to further develop these ideas, and we also prepare for a temporary university that will be run next summer in the region. What are our lessons learned so far? Transformation in the region can be stimulated by new linkages, networks, and activities at the interface of science and society. Until now, REVIERa's platform has become an exploratory space, both for diverse groups of society and for researchers. It's a mutual exchange on the social expectations of science in regional transformation, and most important, the platform's activities enabled and encouraged people from the region to begin acting themselves as agents of change. They are the project owners. I warmly invite all of you to visit and even take active part in our university on site next summer in the region.
Dankeschön, Agnes. So what questions? There's one in the back from Laura.
Thanks, Agnes. It's really inspirational. I wondered, I mean, this is amazing focus on a very specific region, but I think these takeaways could be valuable to many communities worldwide. Is there any project in hand to take these learning points and to make recommendations, even a guideline package for other communities who may have the similar situation?
Thank you so much. I think this is a good way to think further. We haven't done it yet. It's a two-sided way of institutional or networked learning environment. It's the university itself that learns, it's a kind of self-transformation of a university of technology as a partner in a context. So this can be a takeaway for other kind of universities. And for these kind of regional setup, I think this is the issue also of networking among different kinds of regional projects that are going on. And I think we are developing also this kind of methodology, and these could also be takeaways like the future synthesizer. So this is a real takeaway, and we can apply it elsewhere.
We have a question there from the audience.
Thank you. I was wondering what disciplines of research took part in these collaborative projects, and was it hard to convince scientists at your university to take part in this experiment?
So the second part of your question, yes and no. So it was not a problem to have this kind of engagement, but I think in the mid and long-term perspective, it is an issue also of the transformation of the scientific system, because it's an issue of intrinsic motivation. And we have 7 fields of innovation involved, from mobility, energy, production, also information, and also productive landscape. So it's these kind of traditional pillars of university of technology, and we are really bridging these kind of silos a little bit and bringing them into a dialogue to come up with more networked projects, because we have a lot of very specialized projects in the region, but there's really a chance for more networking also between these disciplines.
And Jean-Claude. Johanna, we need the mic.
What would you define as a success criteria for your project? When would you consider, say, was really what we wanted and these are the tangible results?
I think it is on the level of knowledge that we create new shared knowledge. So we would have to ask the people that take part in our kind of sessions what kind of takeaways they have. It's on the activation and enabling of actors as agents of change, and it's about projects, about doing something in the region, and these are 3 interconnected levels, I think, of impact. But I have to admit, we haven't measured it yet, because it's an emerging project, as it is this kind of platform approach, and we started in 2019. But I think these are these kind of paths that we have to take further.
Dankeschön, Agnes.